Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Milwaukee Brewers at Milwaukee County Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Dave Rozema, whose record is 2-1 with a 2.59 ERA. And pitching for the Brewers today is Teddy Higuera, whose record is 3-2 with a 1.31 ERA. Okay, so to start off with today, our victory yesterday, we barely held on. It was almost a miracle that we won that ball game. I did give the player of the game to Mickey Hatcher, but through convincing of some of the viewers, I did go ahead and change the player of the game from Mickey Hatcher to Alan Trammell, who did go 2 for 4, had the big home run in the game, and was definitely more of an important at bat in that game than Mickey Hatcher's 3-run double cleared the bases. So we're going to give it to Alan Trammell. We're going to move on to today's game. We got another tough left-hander. It's Teddy Higuera. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe. Also want to give a shout out to Miguel Cabrera, who is 3,000th major league hit today. So Miggy, congratulations to him. Here is Dave Rozema. Current Brewers lineup is batting 137 against him. That is phenomenal. All of the bullpen is available today. And then today's lineup against the left-hander, Teddy Higuera, it is the same as yesterday. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the official Tiger lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Let's pull up the game log, and we'll show you the last 20 games if you're curious. So there's Sweet Lou leading off, playing second base. Batting second in the left field is Rickey Henderson. Batting third in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting cleanup, playing third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth, playing first base is Eddie Murray. Batting sixth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting seventh, playing center field is Chet Loman. Batting eighth and playing shortstop is Alan Trammell. And batting ninth and DHing today is Andre Dawson. Let's take a look at Teddy Higuera. This guy is off to a great start. He's had 2 complete game shutouts in his first 2 starts of the season. And other than the game against Baltimore, he's been pitching pretty damn good. He beat Detroit back on the 17th. So what is that, like a week ago, 10 days ago? He went 7 innings in that game, giving up 2 runs, 1 earned, 5 hits with 8 Ks. Looking at his overall numbers, here you go. Making his 6th start, 3-2 with that 1.31 ERA, 27 Ks in 41 innings pitched. Opponents are batting a paltry 166 against him. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. His best pitch is the fastball, rated to 94, and that slider is pretty good too. He's got a changeup almost league average, so pretty decent 3-pitch pitcher. Overall rating is a 93, and he's 25 years old and going to arbitration this year. He's going to be asking for some big bucks. Okay, there is the Brew Crew. Their defensive alignment for today, they got Dave Sachs back in catching today. Okay, Sweet Lou leading off against Teddy Higuera.
Play ball!
Lou batting .341 with 3 home runs on the season. Grounds out to short. Play made by Romero. 1 down. Here is Rickey Henderson. Henderson had his 13th stolen base yesterday. He hits a grounder to short, and Romero takes care of Henderson. 2 quick outs. That will bring up Glenn Wilson. And Wilson crushes it into left center field. That is his third home run on the season. Maybe he's starting to break out of his slump. It's 1-0 Detroit. Here is Mickey Hatcher batting cleanup today, sending a fly ball into center field, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Milwaukee Brewers. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Mike Felder. Batting second and catching is Dave Sachs. Batting third, playing second base, is Paul Molitor. Batting cleanup, playing third base, is Randy Asadoor. Batting fifth in right field is Alan Cockrell. Batting sixth, playing first base, is Jim Paciorek. Batting seventh and DHing today is Bob Skube. Batting eighth in left field is Doug Loman. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Ed Romero. Let's take a look at Dave Rozema. Rosie making his fifth start, 2-1 with a 2.59 ERA. Giving up 7 earned runs in 24 innings pitched, 14 Ks. Opponents are batting .260 against him. Take a look at his log. His last start was fantastic. He went 8 innings, giving up 1 run. It was unearned. Almost got him the complete game. I think it was the error in the 9th inning that prevented him from getting the shutout. Nonetheless, he did get the victory in that game. We'll take a look here at his fastball. Tops out at 86 miles an hour. He doesn't even throw one. Technically, his best pitch is a sinker. He's got a sidearm curve and a splitter he mixes in. Overall rating is an 86. He's 26 years old. It goes to free agency in 1985. So a couple of more years with Rosie before we got to make another decision. Here's the Tigers' defense, same as yesterday. We haven't seen Gibby in 2 games. We're going to face another lefty tomorrow. I think we're going to work Gibson in to get some action against the left-hander. Here's Mike Felder leading off against Dave Rozema. Felder led off the game yesterday with a triple into the right center field gap. Here he flies out to left. 1 down. That will bring up Dave Sachs. He had the day off yesterday as Charlie Moore was behind the plate. Grounds out to short. 2 down for Paul Molitor. Made a risky play in the 9th last night. I intentionally walked Paul Molitor with the bases to load the bases for Randy Asadoor, and Asadoor grounded out to first, and that gave us the victory. We go to the top of the second. It's 1-0. Eddie Murray leading off. Murray flips it over the first baseman's head down the right field line. All he gets out of that is a long single. That is a bummer. He's almost batting .400, though. You can't complain about Murray. Parrish had a good game yesterday. Oh, he strikes out swinging. There's 1 down. First K for Haguera. And here's Chet Lemon. What an inauspicious debut. He went 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and made a costly error in center field. So first game jitters as he pops it up. First baseman Paciorek makes the catch. 2 down. We'll let Trammell take a cut here, and he strikes out swinging. So the leadoff man gets on, and we leave him stranded. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Randy Asadoor leading off. Asadoor batting .279 with 4 home runs. Slow roller to Trammell. 1 down. A lot of ground balls from Rosie. 57% ground ball percentage as Cockrell flies out to center. There's a rare fly ball. He does give up a lot of home runs, though. And then Paciorek slaps it to right, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the third. We have Dawson, Whitaker, and Henderson due up. Dawson, ground ball to second. Molitor, good range, makes the play. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup with Sweet Lou. Lou flies out to center. 2 outs for Rickey. And Rickey gets a base hit into center field. Do we want to go for 2? No, he never gets doubles. What is the percentage here? We're looking at 77%, and there is 2 down. So this is the opportune time to run. He's 13 out of 17 on the season. Here we go. And it was a high fastball. That was a perfect pitch to throw him out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So Henderson gunned down at second by Sachs. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's Skube, Loman, and Romero. Here's the left-hander, Bob Skube. Deep fly ball to right field, 327 feet. That's where Wilson makes the catch. Interesting that they have 2 lefties back-to-back at the bottom of the lineup against a right-hander. You would think that maybe 2, 3, and 4 would be a good place. Loman walks. That's the first base runner for the Brew Crew today. Loman's got good speed. He could be going. Romero is a good bunter. We're going to pull third base in just in case. 1-1 count. And Romero goes to right field, and it gets down for a base hit. Wow, that looked like a line out for sure. There's the first hit. So give up a first base runner and the first base hit, and wow, this is going to be tough. I was going to say we're going to focus on turning 2, but Felder with his 95 speed would be pretty much impossible. Yeah, you know what? We're going to pull the infield in and go home. With Higuera on the mound, I mean, it's going to be tough to score another run. Ground ball to second. Whitaker goes home and gets the lead runner, Loman, and the shutout is preserved for the time being as Dave Sachs steps up. Now, Sachs does have a home run in his career versus Rosie. First and second, 2 down. Sachs hits a comebacker to Rozema, and he throws him out. So we move on to the top of the 4th. Here's Glenn Wilson leading off. Wilson had the home run to give the Tigers the lead, and he strikes out looking on a slider. 1 down. Here's Mickey Hatcher, batting .379 versus left-handers this year. Flying to left center. 2 down. It's going to leave it up to Eddie Murray to get something going here. 2-out rally. No, it's going to fly out to right. Catch made by Cockrell. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Game is moving right along as Paul Molitor will lead off. Molitor, drops it into left center field and tries to go for 2, and Henderson guns him down. That is the second outfield assist for Henderson. He's a Gold Glover out there, man. You can't take those chances. So we keep Molitor off the base path. That's nice with the cleanup hitter coming up. And the first K for Rosie. 2 down. Here's Alan Cockrell. Last year's Rookie of the Year. He strikes out, back-to-back Ks. Keeps the Brewers off the board. We go to the top of the 5th. 1-0 Detroit. Here's Lance Parrish. Parrish lines it to right. Almost over the head of Cockrell. 1 down. Chet Lemon up next. Ground ball to short. Lemon just can't buy a hit. And Trammell pops it up. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Paciorek leading off. Paciorek, Skube, and Loman. Ground ball to Murray. Murray steps on the bag, 1 down. Next up, Bob Skube. Scooby-Doo! Base hit into center field, and an error by Loman. Unbelievable! Is Loman going to have an error a game in a Tiger uniform? That is the tying run in scoring position. Man, what are we going to do here? I feel like that's intentional, the lefty up. I feel like a hit is inevitable here. We're going to play straight away. Oh, he strikes him out. That I did not expect. 3 Ks for Rosie. And here's the number 9 hitter, Romero. Now we will pull the outfield in. It is unlikely he'll hit the ball over their heads. And a pass ball by Parrish moves Skube 90 feet away. Now we'll play straight away. And a ground ball to first. Murray makes the play. All right. How many innings is that in a row? That's no runs scored for against Rosie. We go to the top of the 6th. Andre Dawson leading off, striking out, looking. 4 Ks for Higuera. Hey, let's pull up the in-game stats. Not a lot to go on here. Player of the game so far would have to be Glenn Wilson with his home run. And Rozema certainly deserves consideration. 1 out. Here's Sweet Lou back to the top of the lineup. Tigers cannot buy a run here. 2 down. Rickey Henderson walks. We're setting him again, folks. Here we go. Glenn Wilson. Stolen base. Just playing the odds. So Henderson gets his 14th stolen base on the year. And Wilson has a chance to add a run. Ground ball to first. That won't get it done. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers are holding on to that 1-run lead. Top of the lineup for the Brew Crew. It's Felder, Saxon, Molitor. Felder gets some good wood on it, and it's going to be caught by Loman. That is a makeup play there. Good job by Loman. 1 down. Here's Dave Sachs striking out on a sinker. 4th K for Rozema. 2 down. Here's Paul Molitor. Rosie leaves it up in the zone, and Molitor, that's all he can do to get a ground ball. Hatcher tosses him out. We're going to the top of the 7th inning. 6 hits combined between the 2 teams as Hatcher, who's 0 for 2 on the day, flies out to center field. Next up is Eddie Murray. Murray walks. That is only the 2nd walk for Haguera. Now at 80 pitches. Well, it's Parrish, right? So, I mean, this could be a double play situation. I might have to think about breaking up these 2 guys tomorrow against the left-hander Bill Travers. Oh, that was an amazing pitch. Is that even in? I mean, that just barely caught the top of the zone. I don't blame Parrish for not swinging at that one. Okay, 5 Ks for Haguera as he strikes out Parrish. Here's Chet Loman, and Murray gets picked off first. Oh, come on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. This is a good game. Not a lot going on, but I mean, this is the Brew Crew. You know they're going to get a run here sooner or later. Rosie in control, though. His 5th strikeout today. Striking out Asadoor. 1 down. Ground ball to first from Cockrell, and Murray makes the play easily. That's going to leave it up to Jim Paciorek. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And another ground ball. Murray makes the play. We're going to the 8th. 1-0 Detroit. Chet Lemon, he was at the plate when Murray was picked off. And a ground ball short. Lemon having a tough time adjusting to the new uniform. Trammell gets hit by a pitch. And finally, an opportunity to hit and run. We haven't had too many of those. Trammell on first. Here's Dawson. Dawson hits a ground ball to third. That will move Trammell over into scoring position. And it's lefty on lefty. Now, Whitaker does hit lefties well, but he struggled against Higuera. 1 for 7 with 2 Ks and a balk. So we've had a pass ball, a balk, a hit by pitch in this ball game, a solo shot, and that's about it. So all we need is a wild pitch here. Whitaker lines out to right. We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Now, this is a tough call because we got back-to-back lefties here. Rosie's at 94 pitches, but he's got a shutout going. And he's pitching amazing, but I don't feel like this is the real Rozema. I guess we need to play this by ear. And we are going to bring in Hatcher. Solaris for Hatcher. And Hatcher will be coming up next inning. So I feel like if they score this inning, we're going to be down a good batter. I guess we could always bring in Hojo. Okay, so defense looking good over here. I like this triangle of death. Skube, left-handed hitter, batting .250 versus righties. Full count. And he strikes him out. Rozema, century marking pitches with his 6th strikeout. Okay, 1 down. Here's Doug Loman, batting only .155. And there's the base hit. I knew we couldn't get through it without that happening. Now we definitely are going to pull the corners in. Romero has to be bunting here. I can't imagine they would send Loman to steal second. We'll find out. Here we go. He does steal second base. That is very gutsy. We have to pull the outfield in now. Rosie had 104 pitches. Ground ball to second. Whitaker throws out Romero. Loman 90 feet away. And the switch hitter, Mike Felder, is up. I mean, this is it. This is make or break right here. We will pull the outfield in again, so nothing drops in. 2 down. Loman on third. Here we go. And a fly ball to center. Go back. Come on, Lemon. Yes! Lemon makes the catch. And we go to the 9th. Will we run Rozema back out there? We'll have to wait and see. Doug Jones, the oldest rookie. He looks like... I know this is a stock photo of him. I don't know where his baseball card photo is. Maybe I didn't get that replaced when I downloaded the new version. But nonetheless, he is their setup man. He's pitched in 5 games. He's 0-1 with a 1.04 ERA, 8 2/3 innings with 6 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .172 against him. He does have a save, no blueies. His fastball makes Rosie look like Nolan Ryan. Changeup is his best pitch. He's got a slow ball, a fastball, which is nice, and a screwball. Overall rated as 78. He was a closer for a big part of his major league career, so we can't really bag on him too much. Here's Rickey Henderson, 1 for 2 with a stolen base, caught stealing once today. And a base hit back up the middle. Thank goodness for taking Higuera out of the ballgame, giving us a chance to put up some runs. This is definitely a hit and run situation. Ground ball to second. That'll get Henderson over. And here's Guy Solars. All right, now if you're on the Facebook Baseball Mogul page, I have a poll out there for Guy Solars. When will he get his first hit? He's 0 for 15. And I don't think anybody voted for at bat number 16. Ground ball to first. It won't be this at bat, as Henderson advances to third. So Solars goes to 0 and 16 on the season. And here's our best RBI guy, our clutch RBI guy. They're going to walk him intentionally. That makes sense. That will bring up Lance Parrish. And no matter what you think about Lance, in this game, he is not great at the plate. Now, he does have a home run against Doug Jones. So I was going to pinch hit for him. But I think, you know what? Let's let him take a swing here. Oh, a nubber back to Jones. And that'll do it. A missed opportunity. Now, we have a bunch of righties coming up. It's Sachs, Molitor, and Asadoor. It's 2, 3, and 4, including a player who's third in the American League in home run. That's Dave Sachs here leading off. We're 18 and 4. What happens if we lose? Nothing. So let's just go ahead and play this out. Dave Sachs does have a home run against Rosie in his career. Comebacker to Rozema. Yes, one down. Now Rosie's tired. He is laboring here in the ninth. Paul Molitor, 3 for 19, 3 strikeouts. We're going to guard the line against an extra base hit, right? We don't want to get someone at second base. Ground ball to first. Murray playing in foul territory for some reason. All right, we are 1 out away, and it is the cleanup hitter, Randy Asadoor, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Tigers up 1-0, bottom of the ninth, 2 down. Ground ball to short. Trammell. There we go. Tigers win 1-0, a complete game shutout for Dave Rozema. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks for everybody. That was one of the more fun games this year. Not a lot really happened. Tigers go to 19 and 4. Let's take a look at the standings. No trade offers. Wow. Okay, so we have a 5-game lead on New York. Now Baltimore coming on strong. 1-5 in a row. Milwaukee 11.5 games back. Toronto 10 games back. And California leading the West. Definitely do not count out Seattle. They were so far back last year and made a run for it and just blew Kansas City off the map. Okay, let's take a look at headline news. The Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Alan Ramirez eliminated the Yankees offense by committing murder. He had 5 strikeout gem, carrying the Orioles to a 1-0 shutout. That's what happened yesterday. Everybody was 1-0 shutouts. Ramirez pitched well for 9 innings. And Ken Singleton went 2 for 2. He has 3 homers in his last 15 at-bats. Okay, next up. Wow, look at Lloyd right there. Despite Lloyd's 3 home runs at Exhibition Stadium, The Blue Jays lost to the Indians. Holy cow. So Mosby had 5 home runs in 6 games. He goes back to Toronto. He didn't have a home run yesterday. He's got 3 home runs today. This guy, let's take a look at his numbers. He has 11 home runs in 23 games. And I'm sure if you're following along, you know that Exhibition Stadium left-handers hit a 200%, 100% more than average home runs in that stadium in 1983 compared to other stadiums. So that is incredible. How many home runs will Lloyd Mosby hit? That's amazing. Holy cow. Here's the Tigers. Barely anybody showed up to Milwaukee. There were 1 runs scored. I got to talk to our staff about what plural is. At a cold and dry night in Milwaukee County Stadium. Unfortunately for the Brewers, all of the runs were put together by the Tigers lineup. Again, plural. Were they watching the same game? Detroit won the game 1-0, carried by a Rosie shutout. Rosie dominated the Milwaukee lineup through 9 innings of pitching. He allowed 4 hits, 1 walk, and no runs. That is a great game. Henderson went 2 for 3. And maybe he's the player of the game. Or is it Wilson? I guess it's going to be Wilson. Oh, no, it's going to be Rosie, right? We're going to give it to Rozema. Eddie Murray got 2 walks. Good job by him. Okay, let's take a look at transactions. A contract and a milestone. That's all there is. Rick Ownby of the New York Mets gets a big deal. He was the Cy Young Award winner last year. And he gets to, how many years? A 4-year extension at $1.2 million. What am I doing here? Nice. He's 2-3 on the year. So he's not really earning it this year, but he is a Cy Young Award winner. And then the great J.R. Richard gets his 2,000th career strikeout. And that's kind of amazing because he was out of baseball by 1983. He had that stroke, and he was basically done, right? He did try to come back, but he just couldn't get it together. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Tigers win 1-0. Player of the game is Rozema. Like and or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Glenn Wilson had the first inning home run, and then the Tigers just rode that all the way. Henderson with a stolen base, caught stealing. Murray got picked off, and Lemon makes his second error in 2 games. Rosie goes to 3-1. Great job by Rozema. Teddy Higuera, hard luck loser, 3-3 on the year with a 1.28 ERA. Doug Jones comes in, finishes off the ball game for the Brew Crew. That's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 3 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great night.